With Falcon hockey coach Joe Cranston. And Joe, the Falcon win streak is at 10 games with 2 wins last weekend over St. Scholastica at Hunterina and then a 3-1 win yesterday at St. Thomas. Could you talk about those 2 games a little bit?
The St. Scholastica games we played okay. I thought the first game was definitely our best game. We really controlled that game. We were skating really well, moving our feet well, especially defensively. We really smothered them and buzzed them really well, and they didn't really get much going. The unfortunate side of that is we gave up 3 goals, but it was only on 14 shots, but we had one defensive lapse, so they had a couple goals right away, and then they had a power play goal towards the end of the game where one of our players lost a stick. It was kind of a broken play, and it was kind of an ugly goal. So, but we have to make sure we just keep doing what we were doing there and limit them to 14 shots. So I thought we played really well. Next game, even though we beat them by 1 more goal, 5-2, we didn't quite play as well. A little sloppier game and weren't moving as well, but we're still scoring goals, but it was unfortunate to give up 5 goals in that series. But the big thing was we got 4 points and stayed in the lead in the NCHA, and so it was a good weekend. And then last night, St. Thomas, going over their barn. I can't remember the last time we lost over there. That's a fun place to play. It's a nice rink and nice atmosphere, fun place for the girls to play. And St. Thomas has a nice team. They're well coached, and they play a different style of hockey than we see all year. So we had to make some adjustments, and they put a lot of pressure on our defense, and we kind of had to do the same to them. And it's one of those games where it's been a while since we've had to adjust our style of hockey. Actually, we haven't done it really since Gustavus, and so it was a really fun game. We didn't play all that well. We didn't handle pucks that well, but overall, we worked on shutting down their power play. They have one of the best power plays in the country. I don't know what percentage of their goals are on the power play, but it's a high percentage, so it's nice to shut them down on their power play. We did a good job there, and great job by Katie Batters and Leah Geffro. They buried a few pucks. Other than those guys really buzzing and burying pucks, that would have been a different story last night because we shot a lot of pucks right into their goalie and didn't play that well. But the nice thing was we got the win last night.
Joe, looking ahead, the Falcons host Lake Forest on Saturday and Sunday afternoon at Hunterina. It's the last 2 games of the regular season, and the Falcons have a chance to claim its 5th NCHA regular season title, the 3rd in a row. Your thoughts about this coming weekend?
Well, it's a huge weekend, and we're looking at it. We're going to try to get 4 points this weekend like we look at any other series, and it really doesn't matter to us if it's 1 point or 2 or 3 or 4. We just know this is a weekend we can hang a whitey and win the conference, and that's huge. And like I told the girls yesterday, if you think in the back of your mind that it's going to be easy to get 1 point, think again, because Lake Forest is coming in here and they know they can win the conference. They've only done that one other time ever, and they come in here, they know they have a chance of winning, and if they win that first game, now they're just a game away. So that's all they're talking about, is coming in here and beating us that first game, and then it's a 50-50 shot to win that thing. So we know that first game and the first period is very important, and we're going to get ready for them, and it should be a really fun weekend of hockey, and hope we get that win on that first night and wrap up the conference.
Joe, good luck to the Falcons, and we'll talk to you next week.